The new curtains appeared. They were okay, pencil-pleated, and agreeable charcoal. What annoyed her was that they were an inch too narrow, sunlight infiltrated. When all the curtains were drawn, the rooms resembled early morning, black on blue with tentative slants of yellow on the walls. For an undefinable number of weeks, the house stayed like that, black and blue. These colours threatened her like extinction, so she decided to start a new routine. A favourite was sun lotion, her new morning routine. She liked being rubbed over, secured, stretched around part by part, and for those parts to be emulsified differently back into herself, the surface of her becoming new. At 5 a.m, she'd get up, then sit or walk around. She would think of nothing, or, if there were too many thoughts, try to think of nothing. When the trying or thinking got tiring, she went to the bathroom for the sun lotion. She'd apply 2 pumps to the face, 4 to the limbs, with careful attention to creeping tan lines. Her thoughts would move to how the lotion spread over her body, how it made her resistant and strong. It gave her a feeling of rebirth. After sun lotion one day, she was trying to think of nothing when she landed on the thought of opening the curtains. It occurred to her she hadn't seen outside for a while. She walked to the kitchen and drew the curtains open. A figure formed in the distance. She recognised him as a neighbour who liked meat. Barbecue stank up her house during his parties. She blinked a couple of times to focus on the totality of him. He was hosing down the grill in his backyard. Now he was turning the hose somewhere else. The nozzle bent back in an awkward arc. His mouth opened and water gushed in. She watched him drink and drink some more. She returned to the window in the evening, or at least some time that used to be evening. The man was back. The grill was fired up and the air abstract with smoke. Several others crowded around. They glimmered in the smoke, so shiny the sun streamed down to make mirrors of their pale bodies. She watched the mirrors join together and grow to a seamless white glow. The image overtook her eyes. She let it. She wanted to stay like this for a while. There were more sunbathers the following morning and in the days after. She checked the image outside, accustomed it into her routine. It was like a durational performance, she thought. The scene never seemed to change, but then she would blink and there'd be a variance, though if someone asked her to describe it, she'd only be able to give an uncertain, uninteresting answer. She noticed the neighbours had a uniform, linen, large sunglasses, rug-sized towels. The rug-sized towels showcased their bare skin. They'd lie there showcasing themselves until someone said something funny. She couldn't hear, but she could tell it was funny because they'd laugh. Someone would get a platter of shellfish or well-cut fruit or sausages. They spent time eating and afterwards they put themselves back on display. Sometimes they did both simultaneously. Her husband asked about her day and she recounted it. At 6 a.m, the neighbours were eating grilled prawns. 12 p.m, maybe sleeping. 4 p.m, some were chatting, others on their laptops. Someone gestured at a screen. They smirked at whatever was on it. At 11 p.m, they were eating again. Melon. This was more or less what happened today. Thank you.